What's up, people? I wanted to respond to JT's live and go over some key points. I do want to say, first of all, I appreciate Sheila for having the respect and being a decent human being to show concern and care of my daughter, that she prayed for my daughter. Me and Sheila have been back and forth in the past. I do not hate Sheila. I have no ill will towards Sheila. So again, Sheila, I thank you for showing decent common courtesy about my daughter. No, my daughter did not have tonsil surgery. So not sure where that's coming from. I believe that me and JT and Percy mentioned of her tonsils, but no, not the case. So close friends of mine, of course, family, and Percy and JT know exactly what my daughter is going through right now. I believe here at some point Sara knew, but it's not what, well, I guess it's changed. And I don't want to sit here and discuss her condition and what's going on until I know with biopsy. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Yes. So this whole BS that her tonsils had an issue and removed is a false narrative. It's false information being spread out YouTube. There are so many things here being spread about me and my kids. The people here I trust in my life, I have told what's happening to my daughter. Now, her procedure, any procedure has risks. Any surgery, any procedure, they have a risk. Yes, that is true. But the thing is this. For my kids' situation, because here her past is about cancer and different chemos, different medications, and her long-term effects from when she had cancer, many risks in procedures that she goes through, whether it's tonsils or what happened yesterday, her hip. You all don't understand. You don't know what Jordan's been going through. I don't care if someone told Heather Nicole that Jordan had anger issues. You have no idea what my kids go through. Now, JT was right. Okay. JT was in my house almost 2 days. And 2 days, he saw enough to know that me and my kids are being misrepped through YouTube, through social media. I have been misrepped for 2 years. Oh, yeah. I made mistakes. Okay? I've learned lessons. But to actually show hate for somebody like the way you're showing me is crazy. It is psycho. You all kept saying, don't hurt Sharon's kids. Don't bring them up. Would never hurt her kids. What you people are doing, and you know who you are, you're not having me damaged. You are hurting my kids by what you're doing. When you sit there and make false phone calls to cops and CPS that enter into my house and disrupt my children and what they're doing, reading a book, watching Netflix, doing art, talking to their friends. You are disrupting my kids' time and happiness. It's been 2 years of this crap. Okay? Now, for 2 days, JT saw enough to know I'm telling the truth. I went through ovarian cancer at 21. Sean came forward and confirmed this. Jordan went through cancer. This also was confirmed. Also, obviously, he's met my daughters. And the one thing he kept saying in front of me, in front of my daughters, or behind my kids' backs, the one great thing he kept saying, that my daughters are badass, they are polite, they are sweet girls, they are sweet kids. Yes, they're kids. Yeah, they argue. They are 5 years apart. They're very close. Sometimes they argue or they love. That's how they are. Anyone that ever met my kids knows I got sweet kids. They are good, independent children. See, my kids are going to go somewhere in this world one day. While the naysayers and haters that mock my children, that want to sit there to degrade my children, those people are in the gutter one day. See, my kids are going to go far, far, far in this world. Great talents. JT firsthand seen my behavior to my kids. He has seen their behavior to me. Am I a perfect parent? Nope. I raised my kids by myself. Majority of the time, it was me. Ex-husband, in military, boot camp, come home for 2 months, then in war for 10 months, going out of town for the National Guard, coming and going. War happened. When war happened, by myself with no help, I raised my kids. I did the best I could while that guy's in Iraq fighting for our country. Majority of my time with my children was what? Raising my kids, right? Feeding them. So many things here I did on my own while he's in Iraq. Majority of the time I've had my kids, raising my daughters, was by myself. Things happened. Yes, divorce happened. Why is it y'all's concern of my divorce and what happened? Who cares? Like JT said, I've raised my kids on my own. If you want to sit here and say, oh, I deserved it, or poor Sharon, I don't care. Okay? I'm not on here trying to feel sorry for myself or want anyone's pity. It's facts. I've raised Jordan for almost 17 years by myself. Now, granted, yes, sometimes, very little sometimes, that I have help from my father and ex-stepmother. I still paid rent. I worked. I also bought food. I paid for more things than my other brother did. My one brother lived there at one point. Then, well, actually, both my brothers moved in my dad's house at one point. But I left on my own. But while I'm in my dad's house, when my dad and my ex-stepmom were married, we carpooled. Okay. I had a great job. I paid some rent. I bought some food. Now, sometimes, granted, my ex-stepmother, the kid's grandmother, at that age of, 8 months to a year, yes, there's sometimes that she did buy my daughter diapers or pull-ups. But majority of the time, I provided everything Jordan needed. So is it so bad? Is it so cruel that I allow my kid's grandmother to buy them diapers or buy her pull-ups? Really? You all know nothing of my life and my past. Even though at that time in my life, I'm living with my father and ex-stepmother, I still pulled my weight. The point is this. Still, I raised Jordan by myself for 16 years. Almost 17 years in September. JT says he respects me sitting here raising my kids by myself. Why is this? Because he's seen me around my kids in action. He has seen the behavior of my daughters. Now, when he was in my house, there's no anger issues for my daughters. There's no tantrums. There's nobody having a knife in their hand. There's no child in my house with a knife trying to kill somebody or kill JT. This whole false narrative is BS. Now, JT said this. JT said this, right? He says that anime is violent. Now, let's go ahead and back up here. True. Some anime is violent. The anime that my daughter likes or makes a video of is not violent. Now, granted, her channel was very small and she had maybe 65 subscribers or 68. I'm not quite sure. But again, there's one video out of many more videos. One video, there's a joke, an inside joke that pertained to her sister, and her sister's ex-boyfriend, which the ex-boyfriend was cool with it. It's a joke. And again, I said last night with Percy, yes, I agree that that image could look wrong or taken the wrong way. I agree to that. But like JT said, not the case. My daughter is not violent. My daughters are not violent. So Jordan and Caitlin are not violent children. I get his narrative. I get why JT said this. But no. Caitlin's, her whole world of anime is not violence. Her anime is funny. It's awesome. Now, I'm not sure what you call this, but Caitlin has done some awesome things online that I guess you consider web designing in a way for her age, I guess. I can't say like web designing 100%. It's similar to web designing. But Jordan and Caitlin have made anime cartoons. Jordan is an artist and Jordan draws. My daughter's art, it's been in a museum. A local art museum in my town. When Jordan's in 7th grade, in 7th grade, her artwork is in a museum in my town. A very small little place that famous artists around Tennessee, includes Nashville, were in this museum. Little museum, okay? Her artwork is displayed in the mall. At that time, it's a big time, a big deal. Granted, Jordan is an artist, and Caitlin's more like a singer, a comedian. She'll dabble in some art, and I guess web design. Again, I'm not sure the full title of this, but again, I got very smart, talented children. And why are people, grown adults, constantly attacking my kids or saying she's done this, her kid's done this? I got no problem taking my daughter to court. I discussed yesterday with Percy and JT and even Susie. I'm not scared of court on this issue. I'm not scared. I'm hiding nothing about my daughter. Okay? So, what I said about Jordan's voice clip to the detective, again, was twisted. I never said that Jordan spoke to the detective before her procedure. I said I sent a voice clip right then and right there, way before procedure. I sent the voice clip to the detective. An investigator told me to call the DEA. No, Jasmine, not the DA, the DEA. Go back and watch my actual slideshow. The DEA is over the Jensen case, which connects me, right? Supposedly it connects me to a phone call supposedly my kid made, right? So that ties to Jensen. So I gave my statement to the detective and DEA the night before her procedure. I just sit there and deal with cops. Because why? You want to sit there and attack my daughter Jordan again? You want to attack Jordan and say, that's Jordan's voice. That's kind of funny how I've got now 25 people since the live stream of Susie trying to convince people that's Jordan. 25 people, almost 2 days now, have come to me different ways. Texting, calls, emails. I want to thank Kim Ferretta for her email. We don't talk a lot, whatever. But I thank you so much for your email and support of my daughter. Even Kim Ferretta knows that voice is not my daughter's voice. So thank you, Kim Ferretta, for coming forward. 25 people besides Kim Ferretta come forward to me. And majority of these people spoke to the police. From my knowledge, I was told this. So I want to say thanks so much for you all doing that. Even Kim Ferretta, that never spoke to Jordan or Caitlin, she knows that woman's voice. It's not my daughter. That woman, older woman. Again, I had no idea who she is. If I did, I would tell you all. I have no idea. To sit here and badger my daughter, convince people. See, Susie didn't say it could be or it might be Jordan. She said it was Jordan. There's Jasmine saying, oh, you dirty bitch, you horrible mother, blah, blah. So see, you all had in your minds of blame, right? You accused my daughter of doing this. And why are grown women releasing private conversations to make it public, to try to embarrass or degrade or accuse my daughter of something she never did? Jules, you absolutely are going bonkers for no reason. Again, you took what I said the wrong way. I told you in key points. As an example, I said, I do not use grandkids or people's children to be malicious, evil. I never had done that to anyone's child's pictures or grandkids' pictures. I said I have a picture of your grandkids. I didn't threaten you. I said I never would ever release a picture of your grandkids. As an example, that I don't sit here and hurt your grandkids. I've never hurt your grandkids. Keith, what's up? I never swatted the doctor. Trim, Renato, whoever the hell a person is. No, I never made any phone calls about Trim or Renato or in Florida. And my daughter certainly never did also. Now, okay, so the phone call, well, Hangouts phone call, me, Eli, and Sara were in a few phone calls. Okay, that I recall, right? Okay. Now, I remember this. I remember that at some point, Sara showed me a video clip, right, of her showing Eli the Uber Eats to this guy in Florida, right? Okay. So I'm like, are you serious? I was laughing. So since when is laughing considered me calling Uber Eats on the guy in Florida or a SWAT call on him? The only people gunning for Trim or Renato, whatever, the doctor, was Sara and Eli. So my kid and me are not part of this shit. I had no part. I'm not a part of this shit where, oh, Sharon called Uber Eats. Sharon did this. No, Sharon did not tell Sara or Eli do this shit. Eli and Sara, main times, behind the scenes, are doing crap. How would I know this? Because Sara would pop up and tell me, we've talked here and there. But here's the weird thing. See, Sara would tell me that Eli's nuts or Eli's being a jerk, whatever. And she'd block Eli, right? Eli got mad at Sara. He blocks her. She blocks him. The next day, they're talking again. And I'm like, really, dude? Really? So much crap happened at a certain point that I said publicly, I'm not going to sit here and condone the actions of Shangy or Eli. That's what I did. So many things here I had no idea about until I did. When I knew in stone what's going on, that's when I left Eli. When I found out that Sara took pictures of my house and my kids' privacy in their bedroom, that day I did scream at Gina and Sara. I dropped Gina and Sara and Corey Feldman. Period. Yes, Keith, I agree with that very much. But they're saying that I'm the one that convinced them of the Uber Eats and the SWAT call. I had no idea about this crap in stone until it happened. Sara never asked me to do this. Sara and Eli never told my daughter to do this. So Jordan, again, is not involved in the doctor being swatted. I don't know why here people are so hateful to sit here and badger my daughter saying, oh, Jordan did this and Jordan did that. Jordan does not watch any videos on YouTube regarding that doctor, regarding JB Gunner. Okay? Now, the females, yes, because those females for 2 years kept coming at Jordan and Caitlin and myself and my father in October. I'm not gonna be no, Jules. No, Jules. I'm not gonna sit here and scream and yell with you to sit here and fight with you. You know that you took what I said the wrong way. I'm not here to yell and scream all day with you, Jules. Okay? I made my point to you on your comments, and I said a key point that I never would hurt your grandkids, anyone's children. You also know that person that had threatened your grandkids was not me. My face on a thumbnail, my info was doctored, Jules, and you know that. I'm not here to sit here and yell and scream, okay? You would sit here and you would call my kids amazing kids. So yeah, Jordan had jokes about Susie with you. You laughed too. You made jokes with Jordan about Susie. Because you know my kids don't like Susie. You women took private conversations and you sat there and you blasted them in a public manner. What's your all intentions, right? You grown ass women have intentions to sit here and exploit my children in a private conversation. I mean, really. grown women have intentions to make private things public. Jordan is not 18 or an adult. Now, again, I responded to JT that not all anime is violent. Caitlin's channel, never violent. Yet, yes. Anime can be violent. The type that she had on her channel, not violent. My kids are not violent children, would hurt no one. And the people that know this are JT, Percy, Jasmine, Jules, Angel. I'm not here hurting Angel. I'm here to say Angel has spoke to my daughter at least one time. The British accent. Angel loved it. Jules loved my kids. How they acted on a banter about being a British woman. They're funny kids. You all know for a fact I've got good kids. Are they perfect? No. They're not perfect kids. If my kid sits here and made a joke about Susie privately to somebody that she trusts because she's tired of the bullshit. She trusted you, Jules. She trusted Sara and Jasmine, and all three of you all betrayed. You betrayed my daughter to sit here and put private crap public. What is the intention of this? I saw your intentions, guys. No. The phone call is not my voice. It's not Jordan's voice. I know the last name of Jasmine. I don't stutter saying her last name, first of all. Okay? That woman on that phone call is not me. Now, granted, right now I've got a messed up voice of me being upset. I've been having some issues with the weather. My voice can change. It's called allergies. That's why I got the little it's called shiners. You have allergy shiners under your eyes. I have that. Allergy shiners happen to a lot of people. Allergies have my voice also messed up. But again, I can go to court, have no problem with this, and testify. My kid can testify. Even if someone says, well, do this or do that, it's the action. I could sit here and talk to Sara about, hey, call JT and let's rag on him, or let's make fun of him, or just call him and say what's up. I could sit here for 2 hours with Sara. The action is, did I call JT because of Sara's plan or suggestion? No. The action is what counts, first of all. I made no action. Jordan made no action to call that doctor in Florida. Again, I never told anyone to call Uber Eats or a SWAT call on that guy in Florida. Now, when Percy mentioned April, here's a weird connection. A very weird connection. April went to Trim Hits. I have the freaking proof. That came from, I believe, Jasmine. So why is April, my ex-husband's wife, approaching Trim Hits, a known troll of YouTube? And Susie says April's been gone for months. Okay, so Trim Hits did a video about me, as usual. Okay, and I'm not sure here if it was Heather or Christina, but one had said, well, the wife appreciates you, Trim, cutting out her husband out of the picture with Sharon. April is still lurking around. Even Sara saw April lurking around. I know for a fact she is lurking around. Why would this woman say, well, okay, the wife says thank you for cutting out her husband at the wedding picture? That's April. Okay, so I don't want to hear that April is not around still. Now, maybe not on YouTube. Behind the scenes, it's happening. I don't understand why grown women, they sit here and think it's okay to expose private conversations. You all sat there and you spoke to my daughter when she was pissed at Susie, upset. How many times have you certain women spoke to my kid being upset over these women and Susie harassing my kids? I have the proof that April was watching my kid and me walk her to school and back from school. That is stalking. Jordan was very upset that her little sister was being watched with me, her mom, walking her to school. Why am I being watched? Oh, because someone put a CPS lie that my kids were taken from my house, right? So you all believe a rumor and you sent my ex-husband's wife to watch me? My ex-husband and me are divorced for a while now. I don't talk to him or April. I don't care of their life. But you all made it so clear to involve yourselves in my life, right? Of my past, people in my past. My kid and me were stalked. Why? Again, you hear a rumor? Go see if you see Sharon and Caitlin. Oh, really? You hear a rumor? Well, here's the question. Who's the one that started the rumor? Who's the one that had that all begun? Who's the one that said that CPS took my kids from my house? See, these rumors happened because opinions. Oh, your opinion is right? Your opinion is so true that you all convince people that this shit happened to my daughters. That's why April was watching my kid and me. That's cool though, right? That's cool, right? You all sit here and believe so many rumors. And then, oh, it's facts, right? It's facts. You all had said it was facts that I hit my kids, that I'm on drugs, that I was trying to kill my daughter on a laxative. Really? Really? Do you people not hear yourselves? Accusations that I tried to sit here and kill Jordan on laxatives or Caitlin on laxatives? Okay, again, do you all hear this? These women said that I try to sit here and kill my kids with laxatives. How stupid do you all sound? And how dumb you want to sit there and believe lies. You believe so many lies about my kids and me. No one tried to kill anyone's kids with laxatives. So many things are being passed to Susie and her crew. The lawyer in court even said this. It was confirmed. So much bullshit that was false was passed to Susie. What, she's pissed last night? She's pissed off that I said of the background checks? Susie, your friends did convince people I had felonies. Really? That I stole cars. Well, guess who came to my house that night when that shit popped up? Cops came to my house questioning me of possible car theft. Really? Really? That's how pathetic and petty you guys are. That did happen. I was questioned by an officer about car theft because your opinions, right, are facts, right? Okay. Every time you all call cops on me or CPS on me, you are disrupting my children and my family and my house. But I can't defend myself, right? I can't clap back. I can't defend my children. You're putting stress on my kids. That false phone call in October that Lisa made, to a point, it did damage Jordan and Caitlin and my father because she thought I called on her. I never called anybody on Lisa. So people just think with, accusations, assumptions. They think here I've done that or I've done this. And they run here with false allegations. Your opinions can get people in trouble. Your opinions cause real damage in someone's life. Keith, I'm making a point here that I had her on my panel last night with me and Percy. I never said Susie is a part of the call against a guy in Florida. I never said this. All of this matters. Every damn thing I say right now matters, Keith. 2 years of this bullshit. October. Oh, her dad did this shit to her daughter and Sharon allowed it. I've been called a rapist, a pedophile, a pedo protector by Christina, by Heather Nicole. Here's Christina saying that my kids should burn in hell. It's all about attacks, Keith. It's about attacking my children. All of this shit affects my daughters to a point that a procedure is getting done. You're not hurting me. You're hurting my kids, guys. Can't you all move on from the rumors? Stop making rumors. Because your opinion is not a freaking fact. Now, you got actual proof? You got facts that I hit my kids, I'm on drugs, that my kids starve? Then that's actual facts, right? That's facts. Then those phone calls should happen to CPS. Any parent that hits their kid or on drugs or hits them, whatever, starves them in a bad condition, that is when a call at CPS should happen. Not because here you don't like me or hate my content on YouTube. Real facts, real conditions is when CPS should be involved. You're wasting time of that worker. You are wasting that worker's resources. You're wasting my time. Every time CPS in my house over bullshit, it affects my children. You all out there cannot say that this shit don't affect my kids. It affects them because that worker must talk to my kids separately. Come in my house, disrupt my children's happiness and their time together to ask questions. Oh, you work part-time? Is that a reason to call CPS? Because Jordan works part-time at 16? When the hell is that child abuse? When is that child abuse to say, or her kid is responsible at 16 has a job? The lies that Jordan pays all my bills. You all don't know jack shit about what Jordan does. You don't know what I do for my bills. Every damn time you all call cops on me or CPS on me, they talk to my daughters. It does affect them. It affects me when there's Kim Watkins lying and twisting what I told her about her father. What right do you have, Kim Watkins, to sit here and yell I was raped? That's my truth, my right, and my story. If I feel the right to announce I was raped, my choice. You robbed me of that shit. You had no right to yell online that I was raped. Which again, more harassment comes to my daughter, right? I know exactly the ones that talk to her father. I'm not stupid. It's no one's right but my right to say if I was raped or abused. I have nothing to hide. I was raped. I was molested as a child. And what's your point, guys? What's your point? You come on YouTube and you scream I was raped? Is that your business? Is that your right to scream I was raped? Who the fuck are you people to come on a YouTube panel and scream I was raped? My story, my truth, and my right. It's the intentions of what you all have. It does affect my children. You people that did this shit to my kids, you put almost paranoia in their mind. Okay? Every knock at my front door, every knock at my front door, they jump. It could be a neighbor or a mailman. They jump now because you all caused this shit. You all caused this problem by saying, well, I'm on drugs. I hit my kids. They jump now when someone at my front door knocks. Just leave my kids alone. What about her and Patrick? Keith, what about? No, I think here that, me, Percy, and JT made it very clear on here that I was influenced by her. I trusted her for 2 years, Keith, okay? She messed up. I forgave her. When I saw the actual last thing, when I saw the last thing of her putting a picture out there to Jasmine of my kid's room and their privacy being in violation, yes, that day I cut ties with people for reasons. People can sit here and say, well, he's done this. Well, JT's a bad person. And JT's a horrible father. And he's a druggie. And JT lost weight from drugs. Why should I believe what they say here about JT until I see it for myself and know him? Right? They say, this woman is bad. Or this woman is bad. 20 people can say, this woman, Jane, is a horrible mother, a horrible human being, a horrible person. 10 people can sit there and say, well, Jane is on drugs. And until you know that person, you can't go on assumptions or opinions. If I believed here all this shit I heard about JT, I would have never forgiven JT. I would have believed the bullshit about JT and not forgive him or have him in my house. That there is the actual example. Who is saying that JT is trying to control me? JT is defending me on what he knows is true. Okay? If JT decides here to defend me or Percy, how's that controlling, people? How's that control? I defend JT on issues. I defend Percy on issues. Me defending JT or Percy, is that control too, I guess? Right? Really? No one is controlling me. If I choose to sit here and defend JT or Percy, that's my right. But you all want to say, oh, it's simping, it's white knighting. So if I sit here and defend Percy, what am I called? A bitch, a witch. I'm called a lesbian, right? If I choose here to defend Percy, I get attacked. If Percy defends me, Percy gets attacked. No one is sitting here controlling me. If JT chooses to defend me on what he knows to be true, I allow JT to defend me. 2 days in my house, he's here. In that small time he was here, he knows shit. Now, granted, if JT lived here, he would see all the cancer books, the cancer information, the chemos that Jordan took. JT would have seen more shit. But why should we sit here and think we must defend ourselves? Again, this is not a courtroom. What JT seen, what he read, what he experienced in my house, I have been misread. And now they want to say that my kid's violent? Every school principal, anyone that ever met my children, no, they are good kids. They're not perfect. They're not violent. Okay, I'm born in 1979. 79. Okay, not 80. 1979, I was born. I grew up in the 80s. And of course, in the 90s, whatever, I'm in the 80s. I'm an 80s kid. I am an 80s kid. How many children, age 6, age 8, age 10, we're watching Chucky, Freddy movies, Michael, Jason. How many children? My neighbor in Florida was like, I think 10, watching these horror movies. Now, Jamie loves Chucky. We all know this, right? Even Jamie knows. In the 80s, young children love those movies. Again, my daughter, not trying to hurt anybody or stab anybody. An inside joke that we had, and that's it. And not all anime is violent. You people sit there and take one video that she did out of tons of videos that she worked on. You misrep Caitlin. You misrep Jordan. But if I sit here or JT sat here and discussed your children, oh, God forbid, right? God forbid we sit here and discuss other people's children. It's so horrible that JT or Percy defends me, right? It's control, white knighting. Ooh. I made my mistakes with certain people in my past. I can't change that. Only go forward. I made mistakes to trust Sara and Gina and Corey Feldman. I made mistakes to trust people. I learned the lesson. I cut the ties with certain people. I'm going forward with my life and my channel. Who I decide to talk to or have here in my life is my right. All the CPS phone calls, all been closed. Every case been closed. Because why? It was proven they're being fed. I'm not on drugs. I've got power. I got water. They have clothes. Jordan works part-time. That worker laughed her ass off in my house. And Jordan laughed. She knew here. It's ridiculous. That worker in my house told me when she was 15, she worked 2 jobs at 15. A cashier, a bagger at first and a cashier. A bagger for a 15 bagger. Then the girl told me that she had another job, artwork, that she sold her artwork to have some cash as a 15-year-old. But when is it abuse? A person calls on me because Jordan works part-time. Oh my God. You're wasting people's resources. There are real kids out there being molested. This shit I went through. There are kids being molested, being raped, being beaten up in bad conditions. Having druggy mom and dads. Those calls should be happening. But no, see, you want to waste it on me because you all hate me, right? You don't like me. So you all have my kids disrupted over bullshit. Bullshit phone calls. Keith, I know you were. I was told you were at one point. I told them, to my knowledge, you were not the doctor. But I am, in a way, kind of shocked. Well, small shocked that Trim and Jensen are different people. For me, I'm kind of like, I don't know. There are some things here that are similar, But see the egg hairs on their face, right, Keith? Because for what, 2 years now, they thought here that Jensen was trim. How much bullshit? How many things happened because they thought here that trim was Jensen? How many things here happened alone of that issue? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many things here have happened because they thought, oh, it's trim. It's Jensen. I swear to God, Sharon, it's them. Then the same people that called me their sister say, well, I swear to God that's Jordan on a phone call. Really? You all swear to God. You all swear on your houses and your cars that phone call is my daughter. Wow. Wow. How many things here have you all been wrong about, guys? And then all of a sudden, it's gotta be Jordan. Because Jordan is so mature for her age. Jordan is so mature. I've got people emailing me. I got a text right now on my phone. Right now. That just said, we know it's not Jordan. So thank you all very much. The ones that know it's not Jordan, supporting me that know it's not Jordan. You take one subject, you want to fester it until what? Till someone gets sick and dies? Or somebody somewhere commits suicide? Anyone you sit here and make a target can only take so much bullshit. Even JT said at one point, what's going to happen here if some child or adult commits suicide over this shit? Other people are victims than just me and this whole group, right? 10 people were victims before I'm a victim of these women, right? 10 other victims. They are harassing HDM still. And some are after Axelrod still. And some are harassing Ferretta still, right? Other targets have happened before me. What if some woman, what if some guy, what if some child hurts himself? What then? Will this shit continue? Probably. Because somebody somewhere can't stop. Somebody somewhere is going to get hurt. And I guarantee the same people doing that shit won't care. They'll laugh because someone got hurt or someone died. Leave HDM alone. Leave me alone. God, they're so obsessed over me or Corey or HDM. Leave HDM alone. I do know HDM personally. I never once had a problem with HDM. HDM as Heather. That Heather is a great Heather, a great person. Leave her alone. I know her personally, okay? You're so obsessed over certain people. No, you're right, Stacy. I can't control their actions. But what can I do when I'm sitting here, my kids, watching a movie? Boom, boom, boom. CPS. Boom, boom, boom. Cops. What then, Stacy? You know what I mean? What then? What can I do then? You know what I'm saying? I left a month and a half from YouTube. I left for 3 weeks at one point. I left for a weekend at my dad's, and people were still trying to bait me and attack my children. What person What parent says online that my kids should burn in hell? Wow. Great example you are as a parent to say that my kids should burn in hell. That woman is sick in the head. I have blocked people. You think you're blocking them is going to stop them from having a rumor about me and my children? Look, Keith, what just happened. A rumor now that my daughter supposedly called on the guy in Florida. I've ignored crap before. How many live streams have me and Percy done? Nothing about Susie or Dramasphere or Wolfpack. How many live streams also I done to ignore these people? They want to insert. They want to bait me. They want to attack my children. They call my caseworker and tell them I did fraud while I'm sitting here in my house having fun with my children. I get a phone call. Hey, Sharon. Really, dude? I get a phone call that I'm being accused here of welfare fraud. That got course closed too. I'm not sitting here in her income. I don't care about her man's marriage, her house worth, her income. I don't care about her kids going to school. I don't care about her life. But these women care so much about my life and what I'm doing. If JT in my house saw me hit my kids or doing drugs, don't you think here that JT wouldn't call on my ass too? You don't think here JT wouldn't say, this woman hit her kid or beat her up or I saw her on drugs? JT would come forward and tell people I'm doing shit. But because here I'm not doing shit, they want to sit here and make it up. They want content. They want something on me so bad to take my kids from me or put me in jail. It's the same bullshit from December 2018. The same bullshit. So when will it stop? It's going to stop here when they see me in jail, right? It's going to stop here when they see them in foster care. How many lies did Lauren say? B. Lauren. She said that my daughter was taken from me because why? I'm in court under drug charges. That shit never happened. So people are feeding these women with bullshit. Oh, I got Sharon. What shit, Lauren, is that? Really? She said that I'm in court over drug charges and Jordan's in a foster care. Are you kidding me? This bullshit. But see, they told me that's a fact, not an opinion. Well, your facts are wrong. My daughters had never been in foster care. My children had never been ripped from me. But see, the whole goal here is to rip my kids from my house, right? To put me in jail, right? Over an opinions. You want to put someone in jail and take their kids from me. Because why? You all hate me so much. You want dirt on my ass. To hurt my children so bad. To rip my kids from my fucking arms. Because you all hate me, right? You hate me so bad that you want to sit here and make out dirt about me. The same shit of 2018. The same shit that Bobby said, that Bobby did. But no one is going to discuss what Bobby did, right? Exactly, Stacy. You want to know here how many months, how many times They're in my house over bullshit. Oh, they don't like me. Well, let's do a new rumor. Oh, a new rumor is that, this happened to Sharon, or Sharon's kid works part-time. When again is that child abuse? At least here, my daughter, almost 17, is not having sex, not on drugs, not drinking, not gangbanging. She works part-time when she works part-time. An artist, a good kid, a good student in school. My daughter Jordan's got a 3.9 GPA. The highest is a 4.0. JT knows how smart my kids are. You all want to scream here? In my chat, you all trolls want to scream that I'm mental abusive? Really? Okay. So you guys are in my house 24/7, right? And you see how I interact my children. Right. How many laughs, how many cut-ups, JT, do we have here with my children, JT? How many jokes here, JT, do we have here with my children? Because you know, I've got funny ass kids. I got some funny ass kids. They are funny. Not one time did I reach across that table and hit my kids or mental abuse them. Really? How many times have I said this to leave my children alone? New narratives, new accusations. If I sat here, went after your kids, again, God forbid I strike back with truth. I'm so horrible. I'm a kid stalker. Who's the one that had April watching me and Caitlin walk to school over a rumor? Really? But I'm the stalker. Okay. You're going into my child's confidential child support. Emailing Sara, going live. Who cares what support money I get? It's not your concern. Maybe I did not have enough money for certain things and wanted a GoFundMe. Or actually, the issue is not a GoFundMe. The issue was a fundraiser on Facebook, not GoFundMe. More lies being told about my ass. A fundraiser on Facebook. It was her idea. It was Sarah's idea. I agree to this shit. She had a great idea to raise money for an issue. Maybe my child support money is not enough money to have for a lawyer at that time, right? So a fundraiser on Facebook, again, my business. When the money came in from child support taxes, I had no idea that this money was coming to me in my name, all right? The money is Jordan's child support taxes, but in my name, okay? So when that money came in, me and Sara canceled the Facebook fundraiser, but rumors were still going around, right? Heather and Susie and Christina were on my Facebook profile, stalking me, right? And these 3 women were making rumors I did scamming people, that I scammed for money. That's not what happened. But see, Susie knew, right? She knew a week prior when I received the damn money. So she knew. I asked her, how did you get information? Well, I can't tell you. Oh, you can't tell me, Susie? You're in my shit. You're in my income, my kids' income. You're in my business. But you can't tell me, Susie. You can't tell me how you got that info. I know how. And no lawyer, I have this shit in writing. No lawyer can get that info being confidential government child support information. The only ways that happened, someone must have Jordan's father's social or the case number attached to his social. That's it. The boss, the woman I've known all these years at child support office, told me that a lawyer cannot even ask for child support information. So you thought here, Susie, you're a detective, right? You thought here, you're fucking right to sit here. Oh, the lawyer got a... No. No lawyer has a right, Susie. I know what that boss told me. That not even a lawyer can ask for confidential child support income. But you knew, Susie, right? You knew a week prior. You claimed that the money came in on the day you knew. No. That money dropped a week later. Let me explain here how Florida income through child support works. Okay? The Florida child support income goes to Nashville, Tennessee. Okay? It stays there for a week. It drops. When it drops. Therefore, when that money came in, Susie, a week later, I then had me and Sara cancel the fundraiser on Facebook. Okay? So I then paid Sara some money that she helped me on the lawyer. I paid money to Eli. Susie, that's my right too, not yours. My business. You think here you paid money to all these internet men. Ooh, no, sweetheart. You all don't know where all the money went to. You think here you know some things about my life and what I bought. You think here I spent no money on my children. Really? So how the hell did my kids get a tablet and a computer? Oh, I guess Casper, the damn ghost, just came here in my house and gave my daughters a tablet and a computer. Yeah. Really? Really? So who bought them clothes and shoes, school supplies, hair things for their hairs? Who bought them, again, more clothes, some movies for their TV? Who bought a TV? Casper bought it? See, Susie, you don't know what I bought my kids. Now, because Sara told you, I got a laptop and, a couch. Oh, really? You don't know what I bought my children. Not all that money went to the lawyers. But go ahead and think that, Susie. You won't go ahead and think whatever the hell you want to think. Go ahead and think that I bought nothing for my kids. I bought plenty for my children. The only business it concerns here is mine. JT scene. TVs, laptop. I got movies. Okay? What else? Clothes, shoes. What else? A new washing machine. Ooh, did Suzie know about that? Did Sarah forget to mention I bought a new washing machine? I guess not, right? I guess not. So you see how much you all know about my life. Yeah, Keith, that can be true. I had 3 cases. I got 2 out of 3. I said some win and some lose. I have proven a point here. I can prove here on a point. Every judge rules the different ways and different counties and different states. A judge came from Bristol, Tennessee / Virginia. He drove up here to a certain court in Kingsport. Every judge, Keith, rules differently. So 2 out of 3 is what happened. All I wanted with Suzie was a mutual no contact order. Not for restraining us, a mutual no contact. That means no YouTube talking about me or her or my kids or her kids. A mutual no contact order would cover social media, covers YouTube, covers my family members, my children. It covers all my shit. It covers her children, her husband, her business. But she said no. I don't want to sit here and do a mutual no contact. The next day, boom, 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 CPS in my house. Yep, go figure. Again, over what? That Jordan works part-time. Really? Then, on June 3rd, found out that certain adults were posing as teens trying to contact my daughter. I got all the proof. So still, when you want to sit here and pretend you're teens contacting my daughter, you are still involving my daughters, right? When you sit here and put hashtags of Jordan shit under your video, that affects my daughter. You can't sit here and deny this. You put Jordan's shit as hashtags under your comments, under your videos. Okay? And how the hell is that not involving my daughter when you know damn well that's her Instagram? So why are you all lurking on my kids' Instagrams or YouTube channels? Who cares? You all care, right? You all care. Why? Why? Can't you people just leave my kids alone? My kid shouldn't be upset to erase her channel because some broads out there are so pathetic, lonely housewife broads, to sit here and mess with her channel. One video. Really? Really? So now my daughter gotta sit here and get a whole new channel and be upset. You know what? It's fine. A new channel already been done. Why should I leave YouTube? Why should Percy leave YouTube? You goons should leave YouTube. Why should I be exiled from YouTube or my kids or Percy? Why can't it be so simple for you adults to just freaking stop the bullshit? I can be here on YouTube. My kids can be on YouTube. You know how many kids here? I've seen kids age of 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on YouTube. Like earlier that Sheila said, there are children that want to sit here and do things on YouTube. Why adults care so much of what children do on YouTube? My kids here are hurting nobody. I've made no threats. They've made no threats, right? So why? Okay, but even if you think I'm feeding into this shit, if you think he's here, I'm giving them what they want or feeding into it. I get that. But also got right here to defend my children, myself, and have the record just straighten out here. Have the record straight out. Just say, I've not done this, and Jordan not done that. Why are adults doing this to the kids? I wouldn't even be on here to defend my children if adults would stop bugging my children. Or we're gonna watch them on Instagram and YouTube here. We're the social media police. Really? I saw a comedian as an 8-year-old, very funny kid. Him and his dad are on YouTube. I've seen plenty of parents have their children on YouTube, dancing, singing, just talking about whatever. But my kids on YouTube, oh my God, I'm a bad parent. Trim did a video of Lauren and her kids and grandkids, right? Oh, you all want to sit here and accept that, right? You want to accept Trim doing a video showing her kids and grandkids. It's cool, though, to show Lauren's crap, right? Lauren's information, Lauren's kids, Lauren's house. But I sit here and show my house or show my kids, oh, I'm a child abuser. Two-faced bullshit. Why is it okay for Susie to show her daughter having fun at a concert, but I can't show my kids at Christmas? You see here how that shit goes? How's that fair? I would love to sit here and try to move on. And if I sit here and have my kids discussed, saying thank you to the ones that prayed for her procedure and recovery, but I get slammed. Well, you should discuss her on YouTube. Who the hell are you people telling me what I should say or not say about Jordan? Most of you support a wife beater, a child abuser, and I'm the bad guy. No, I don't think so. I don't hate anyone. I don't hate GB Gunner. Now, I don't like some people. Do I hate them? No. People laugh and support him putting his kid in a trash can. But you all call the cops on my ass? You all call the state on me? I ain't the one putting the kid in a trash can. Now, am I? People wanted me to sit here and call CPS on JB Gunner. Did I? Nope. I have no knowledge what's going on at that time. If people saw something that was serious to call, I can't stop them. I can't make them not do shit. But again, you see how this shit's so fucked up that someone puts their child in a trash can as punishment and films it. But no one says here anything about that, right? Now, let me have my ask corrected, right? Okay. Some people might have said, oh, it's wrong. But again, the word is majority of the people laughed, did not say shit, in defense of that kid. Some did, and most did not. It's okay for entertainment, right? To see a kid getting abused in a trash can. But they want to call my ass because what? Jordan works part-time? Really? Oh, it's so horrible. It's so horrible that my kid works part-time when she does work. But it's cool to be having sex, drugs, drinking, gangbanging, hurting people, killing people. That's cool, right? Oh, so all that shit is, oh, so responsible, so great. But it's child abuse that my kid works part-time. Wow. You people, your mentality should change. If you think you're all that shit is more awesome and so responsible than someone working part-time to buy what she wants to buy, my kid knows what it takes to earn money, save money, to blow money. I buy my kids things, but she wants to work. Never did I pressure her into working. Lies by Eli. Well, go figure. A cuckopath. Oh, yeah. Oh, Aussie should give me $1,000 that he owes. Right, Eli? God, you're an idiot. See, these sheep will follow these people that are just stupid. Not ignorant, just stupid. You want to sit here and follow a wife beater, a child abuser? Go ahead. You keep doing the same shit you're doing, and you see how far that gets your ass. I never have put my kids in a trash can. I mean, come on. It's child abuse that a teen works. You want to know how many teens work? How many teens work and help their parents or grandparents? In the old days, girls at 13 getting married. Back then, yeah, it's different back then. More mature. It was harder back then. You all sit here and bitch and moan about simple things that is I don't know the word right now. It's maybe a privilege, I guess. Back then, it was a lot worse. Boys got married at 16 to girls at 13 back then, those days. So what if my kid got a work ethic at 16, got a promotion her 3rd month, got a promotion? Now you're on probation for 3 months. Probation. But nah, see, Jordan got a freaking promotion. Actually, before the 3 months were up. Jordan got a promotion. Why? She works her ass off. She's a good kid. Yes, I had worked in housekeeping. When COVID happened, that changed my job. Now, didn't it? When both of my clients tested for COVID, that sucked. That's horrible. A month later, they died of COVID. Old people, young people died of COVID. It's not even safe for me to wear a mask in someone's house to clean. Therefore, I'm doing things I can do the right way to make money. And why is it your business, guys, what I do for money? I'm not selling drugs. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not a hooker. All the hooker jokes. Ho, ho, ho. Really? You're funny. Clap, clap, clap. No, I'm not a hooker. I'm not selling drugs. Not doing drugs. My kids are trying to be happy. We're trying to sit here and move forward. That's it. It's so two-faced to sit here and say, I'm so irrelevant, right? I'm so relevant, but you continue to restream me, watch me, discuss me. When you choose to restream me or discuss me on your panel, on your channel, right? When you sit here and bring up my name or my kids' names, when you mention my kids, why? Why are you so dead set on discussing my children? Why even sit here and bring up my video? For content, right? For content. I will choose to discuss things to people I trust about my children or my life. I chose to tell JT and Percy what Jordan's going through. Now, again, her biopsy will be next week. We are not out of the woods. I don't want to sit here and I don't need to worry every day for a week about her biopsy results. If her results come back as cancer or whatever, me and my children will deal with this. And what friends here I've got that support me, they will support me through this. My family supports me. If this shit comes being cancer, any serious shit, I will deal with this shit the best way I can. The people that have no life, that are pathetic, that want to continue to discuss me and my kids. It's sad. It's so sad. You have no content but to sit here and discuss me, right? For donations oh, I don't use you for donations. What's it called then when it's being said Sharon's trigger fund? Really? Why put my name in your donations? If you want donations, fine. But why use me for an excuse for donations? So, JT, what's your comment referring to? But see, Keith, why does it matter if I say if I work or not work? If I say I do part-time work or odd jobs, why do any of y'all care about what I do? If I sat here and said, why I work at this place, how many people would say, oh, we don't believe her? Or they'll say, oh, let's call her job and harass her work. That's the stalking and harassing I'm talking about right now. I choose to sit here and not discuss my work and my income. The point is this. They think here that Jordan does everything. Nope, not true. Not true. A lot of people here, Keith, have lost their jobs, have lost their houses, have lost a business over COVID. I lost 2 clients I'm very close to that I see a grandma type. You know what I'm saying? I knew them. This COVID is killing old and young. There are people with no symptoms that got COVID. I'm doing what I can do to make money. That's all I can say right now. That's all I can say. My privacy, my shit, my business. I'm doing things to make money the right way. Also, I have got info on 4 home jobs. I'm going to decide here what I'm going to do about this. My goal is to work at home. I got 4 inquiries about it, actually, for working at home. My kids here are going to be at home for homeschool for reasons right now. So if I'm forced here to get a home job, then so be it. I mean, what else can I do right now? You know? I've got 1 parent here and 2 kids. So I don't have double income. I don't have extra help. It's only me here. People assume here that I get money from my father. Nope. No. They assume here that I got family as my neighbors. Nope. My dad cannot even travel right now. His wife is very, very, very ill. They can't even travel and come see me and the kids because of COVID. Again, rumors being told about my freaking father. It's just hideous. My ex-stepmother, the kid's grandmother in Georgia, is very, very sick. She has cancer and diabetes and can't even travel. The store, Keith, Not even an option for her right now. You gotta pay people to get her food from the damn store. This shit is so bad. I mean, it's like yesterday, Keith, I saw an article. These 2 black kids are so awesome. Black, white, Asian, who cares? I'm not racist. These 2 kids in this state had no symptoms. All of a sudden got a small cold. Boom, COVID. Boom, they're dead. This shit is getting worse. You know what I mean? It's getting worse. But how are my hands being idle? You don't know what I do behind YouTube. You don't know that I still do CSA behind the scenes. I talk to support groups. I talk to schools. Right now, it's kind of hard with COVID. I'm on a limit where I can go to talk to people about CSA. I'm still helping people online beyond YouTube of CSA. I talk to men and women behind the scenes of CSA. I'm still writing my book. I don't care what people say. I don't care. I am doing things. I do take time with my children. We have family nights, watching movies. Jordan paints her artwork. We have conversations. We spend time together. I take my kids shopping sometimes. I can only do so much here with COVID. We have stores here open only on certain times or on certain days. You know, like these stores here have certain hours to go shopping and doing shit. Before JT came down, I took them shopping. Got some cool shit, actually. We had subs at freaking Mike's Sub shop. We had a great lunch together. Mike's Sub is so good. Oh my God. We had Mike's Subs. We went shopping. I do shit with my kids. But again, why should it be their business? These trolls, Wolfpack, drama sphere women. Oh yeah, the whole joke here about Eli working for Costco. But you know what? Costco, for real, Costco. I'm not sure the whole state of Tennessee. We have no Costco here. Only Sam's Club. Costco is cool though, for real, in Florida. Costco is cool. So Eli chooses to work for Costco. He'll sit here and he'll mock me. If I sit here and call him a bald person, well, you're bald, you need Rogaine. I'm so horrible, right? But he'll sit here and make fun of me. And I say, yeah, you need Rogaine, dude. You're a cuck. He hates that shit. He hates it when I say he's bald and needs Rogaine. But again, how's it okay to mock me, right? He'll mock me and then I go, yeah, you need Rogaine. He's a joke. I want people to just realize their priorities. What's important in life and be happy. I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to have a discussion here and there with Percy or whoever. Okay? Leave my kids alone. When I know about the biopsy results, certain people will know first. If I choose to be on YouTube and tell my supporters and tell my friends, my choice, my business. So I want to thank the people that come forward on Jordan's defense. The ones that prayed for Jordan, the ones that care about my children enough to not sit here and attack them. Thank you all for supporting me, encouraging me, because the thing is, I have my bad days. I'm not perfect, right? But I've learned a lot of shit in the past 2 years. Because people don't agree with what I do or what I say. I'm a bad mom, they think. Some people are very quick to judge. You don't know always what's going on behind closed doors. If my kids choose to be on YouTube or social media, so what? Not your right here and dictate to me what I should do with my kids. Go on YouTube videos. Go look at people that have their kids on YouTube. Then come tell me what's going on, right? Two-faced. My kids should be in peace and do whatever the hell you want to do. Jordan does have a website, a YouTube channel to expose her art. There are people that want to buy her art. They adore Jordan. I got great kids. See, my kids are going to go somewhere one day. Screw the naysayers and haters. You find here what makes you happy and what you love and do it. Don't let the naysayers and haters stop you. Because me and Percy are going to sit here and discuss anything from the 80s to movies, whatever it is we discuss. And we might have some jokes here and there. Who cares? If someone wants to be civil and join my panel, have fun, I wouldn't mind having Sheila or Zia's son, Raleigh Jones. I wouldn't mind having Keith on here. If someone can be civil enough to be cool with me and Percy on panel, hell, let's go for it. I've had some emails today of show ideas from my supporters. So, we'll see. If someone is respectful and you want to send me an idea about a show, funny, serious, whatever, go ahead. Contact me by email or Facebook. My email is in the group chat there. So, I mean, there you go. Again, I have some people I will be interviewing because of COVID, family schedules. It's all in the air right now, but it will happen. So, like I said, I've got call back my friend, a musician, and see what day the one interview is going to happen. Like I said, guys, I got a lot of shit to do, but it will happen. Just take your nose out of my business. Take your nose from my business. Have fun on your channels. Do your own thing. But why have me for content? Why? Yeah, Sheila, that's cool. You want to type or come in my next show? I don't care. What y'all want to do? Like I said, I've got some ideas here from supporters. Interviews are going to come. They're going to happen. Again, COVID's a big pain in the ass. It's just really the pain in the ass. I'm so sorry for the ones who have lost their jobs, their homes, their business. We've lost 4 people in my county from COVID again. It's horrible. So please be safe, stay clean, be respectful of others out in public. And try to sit here and have kindness and love and not hate. Don't be revengeful. Don't be spiteful. Just go forward and do your thing. When you sit here and have me as your content or donations, it just causes problems. You can't say, oh, it's not drama. Well, it is drama. And why have it? You want donations? You want whatever? Fine. Do it in a good way. Why use someone for donations to trigger them or as drama? I'm done responding. I'm done responding to the bullshit. Okay? You believe me? You don't believe me? I don't care anymore. I'm not hiding shit from anybody. Jordan is not hiding shit from anybody. Get a hobby. The people that got all the time on their hands are the ones doing this shit. Lurking and stalking. Really? Leave my kids alone. Stop stalking their social media. They're kids, not adults. So, guys, I want to say have a great day. Have a great night. Again, stay healthy. Stay clean. Be respectful of others around you, again, in public. And keep running your race. Keep running that race and tell your story. Tell your truth. No one has a right to sit here and rob you of your story. No one's got a right to step in and say, oh, let's tell her story of her abuse or his abuse. It's my story to tell. It's my business, my abuse. If someone needs help, help them. Don't mock them. Don't turn your back on people that need your help. Because someday that person could be you. I'd rather have two people. I'd rather have one person that defends me, that respects me, that supports me, than 1,000 people that will backstab me and put me down and mock me or use me. I'd rather have those people that support me than an army. I'm not on here for competition. See, my race is my race to run, to go forward, to be happy. Oh, I saw your question. Ariel Dawson. I don't know. It's not me. Oh, I know they're trying to blame me for that shit too. They're trying to blame me for Ariel. Well, I'm not Ariel. I'm so sorry to bust their bubble. I'm not Ariel Dawson. I questioned Aussie actually that day. He had called me that day. I asked him who Ariel Dawson was. According to Aussie, he has no idea who Ariel is. I kept saying, who's Ariel, dude? Well, I don't know who that is. I mean, it could be Aussie. I don't know. I mean, at that point, the way I think now, it could be Aussie. I don't know. I don't want to blame Aussie for shit, but I don't know. It could be. It could be. Again, I have caught a lot of shit she's doing. Also, they said here that I had accounts and chats. It was me. No. Tons of times I've been blamed here for shit I didn't even do. Well, they're sharing the chat room. No. Sorry. But yeah, I think so too. But yeah, at one point, I thought it was Aussie, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Because they sat there, they commented on Aussie's videos and my videos. It could be her. I don't know. But I know Trim's like, oh, Sharon had accounts pretending to be Sara. Wrong. When the hell did I ever pretend to be Sara? More accusations, more assumptions. You see how that shit goes. But anyway, I'm going to go now, guys. Thank you for being in chat. JT and his jokes. Yep, there you go. Turtle Boy needs a tutu. Y'all should chip in and buy him a turtle tutu for JT. Yeah. He wants a pink or rainbow tutu. Yeah, JT. I know what you want. We should all chip in and get him a little tutu. I'll bow for his hair. JT needs a bonus hair and a little tutu. Her little joke going on there for like 2 years. No, that's not me. Yeah, I don't know again who Ariel was. Again, I thought could be Aussie. I thought could be her. I don't know. They did comment again under his videos and my videos. Then they commented under, they made a comment under some guy's video. Maybe it was Jamie. I don't know. Or Raleigh. I don't know. But yeah, I saw that account around town. Just so much shit I know, girl. I know so much shit. That's why I'm being roasted. I'm being mocked. But again, I know so much shit. So they want to sit here and mock me, underestimate me, and attack me. I know things. So that's why. Anyway, guys, Sheila, a great night tonight, and y'all keep going forward. I'm going to talk to Percy later. Ask Percy what next idea for a show to do, and I guess go from there. So if someone can be civil and they want to come to my panel, have a great time, awesome. Thank you for supporting me. And again, guys, keep going forward. Peace out.